Ever wondered how robots are changing our world? Well, get ready because AI robotics are shaking things up for the future generation. These super smart machines aren't just in sci-fi movies anymore. They're here to stay, and they're making a big impact on how we live, work, and play. Let's explore how AI robotics are changing the world and how it will impact the future generation. Education transformation. All right, imagine your classroom being super smart, like having a robot buddy who knows exactly how you learn best. That's what's happening with AI robotics in education. These cool robots are changing how we learn by giving us personalized lessons tailored to our needs. So, if you're into learning at your own pace or in your own style, AI robotics are your new best friend. Plus, teachers can use these robots to understand how each student is doing and help them out where they need it most. It's like having a super smart study buddy who's always there for you. With AI robotics in education, we're not just learning, we're learning in a whole new awesome way. So, get ready for some exciting changes in how we do school. Skills development. Picture this. You're living in a world where robots are everywhere, helping out with all sorts of stuff. Well, in this world, you gotta have some serious skills to keep up. That's where AI robotics come in. These smart machines aren't just doing the work, they're changing the skills we need to succeed. From learning how to program them to thinking critically and solving problems, the future generation's gotta be on their game. Plus, they gotta understand the ins and outs of ethics and responsible AI use. With AI robotics, it's like a whole new set of superpowers for the future leaders and innovators. So, get ready to level up your skills because the robot revolution is here, and it's gonna be epic. Career opportunities. AI robotics aren't just changing how we do stuff, they're also opening up tons of cool job opportunities for the future crew. Think about it. With robots becoming a bigger part of our lives, there's going to be a huge demand for folks who can build them, program them, and make sure they're doing their job right. So if you're into tech stuff or love tinkering with gadgets, you might just have a future in robotics engineering or AI programming. And hey, even if you're not a tech whiz, there are still plenty of other careers popping up thanks to these smart machines. It's like the Wild West of job opportunities out there. And with AI robotics leading the charge, the future generation is going to have some seriously cool career paths to explore. Ethical considerations. So, robots are getting smarter, right? But here's the thing. With great power comes great responsibility. That's where ethical considerations come into play. We got to think about stuff like privacy, fairness, and making sure these robots don't do anything sketchy. Imagine if robots start making big decisions on their own. We gotta make sure they're doing what's right for everyone. Plus, we gotta watch out for bias and making sure these robots treat everyone fairly. It's like teaching robots to be good citizens, you know? So, as we dive into this world of AI robotics, we gotta keep our eyes peeled for the ethical stuff. Because at the end of the day, we want these robots to be awesome helpers, not troublemakers. Societal impact. Let's talk about how robots are shaking things up in our world. With AI robotics on the rise, they're not just changing how we do stuff, they're also making a big splash in society. Think about it. Robots are helping out in healthcare, transportation, and even in our homes. They're making things more efficient, but they're also raising some questions, like what happens to jobs when robots can do them better? And how do we make sure everyone can access these cool technologies? It's like we're living in a sci-fi movie, but it's real life. So, as we roll into the future, we gotta keep an eye on how these robots are shaping our society. Because with great robot power comes great responsibility, right? Let's make sure we're using it wisely. Global competitiveness. Now let's talk about how robots are rocking the global stage. With AI robotics stepping up, countries are in a bit of a competition to see who's the coolest with these smart machines. It's like a high-tech race to the top. The nations that get on board with AI robotics early are going to have a leg up in the global economy. Think about it. If you're the country with the smartest robots and the slickest AI technology, everyone's going to want a piece of the action. Plus, having a bunch of brainy robots can make industries more efficient and help businesses stay ahead of the game. So, for the future generation, being savvy with AI robotics isn't just about being cool, it's about staying competitive in a fast-paced world. Environmental sustainability. Okay, now, let's chat about how robots are lending a hand in keeping our planet green. With AI robotics in the mix, we're seeing some cool moves towards environmental sustainability. These smart machines are helping us use resources more wisely and cut down on waste. Picture this. Robots in agriculture are making farming more efficient, using just the right amount of water and fertilizer to grow our food. Plus, in industries like manufacturing, robots are helping us make stuff in a cleaner, more eco-friendly way. And hey, with robots handling tasks like recycling and waste management, we're giving Mother Nature a helping hand. So, for the future generation, learning about AI robotics isn't just about tech. It's about making a positive impact on our planet. Let's keep rolling with these green machines and make the world a better place for everyone. Cultural and social change. Now, about how robots are shaking things up in our world. With AI robotics on the rise, they're not just changing how we do stuff, they're also making a big splash in society. Think about it. Robots are helping out in healthcare, transportation, and even in our homes. They're making things more efficient, but they're also raising some questions, like what happens to jobs when robots can do them better? And how do we make sure everyone can access these cool technologies? It's like we're living in a sci-fi movie, but it's real life. So, as we roll into the future, we got to keep an eye on how these robots are shaping our society. Because with great robot power comes great responsibility, right? Empowerment and inclusion. So, with all these cool robots around, there's a big opportunity to make sure everyone feels included and empowered. See, AI robotics aren't just for tech whizzes, they're for everyone. Picture this. Robots helping people with disabilities do everyday tasks like cooking or getting around. That's pretty awesome, right? Plus, with robots in education, students can learn in a way that works best for them, no matter their background or abilities. It's all about giving everyone a fair shot and making sure nobody gets left behind. But here's the thing. We got to make sure these robots are accessible to everyone. That means thinking about stuff like affordability and making sure folks in all communities have access to these cool technologies. With AI robotics, we have the power to empower everyone and build a more inclusive world, continuous learning and adaptation. So, in this wild world of AI robotics, one thing's for sure, we got to keep on learning and adapting. Because let's face it, these robots aren't going to stop evolving, and neither should we. Think about it. New tech means new skills, and we got to stay on our toes to keep up. From learning how to program robots to understanding how they fit into our lives, it's all about staying curious and open to new ideas. But here's the cool part. With AI robotics, learning never stops. These smart machines are like our personal teachers, helping us grow and learn every step of the way. And hey, it's not just about keeping up with the robots, it's about using them to unlock our full potential. So, whether you're a kid in school or a grown-up in the workforce, remember, the key to success in this crazy world of AI robotics is to keep learning, keep adapting, and keep reaching for the stars. All right, folks, that's a wrap. We've had a blast diving into the world of AI robotics and how they're shaking things up for the future generation. But hey, this is just the beginning. As we move forward, let's keep our eyes on the horizon and our minds open to the endless possibilities that AI robotics bring. With innovation, determination, and a sprinkle of imagination, the future is ours to shape.